Hey, what's up, Aquarius? I'm doing your mid-month check-in, so let's get straight into the cards. So, first message, you need a vacation. It says get away, relax, have fun. Somebody here has been too stressed out. I feel like all the dreams that you had planned for yourself that you're trying to achieve feel like it's stagnant, maybe it's blocked, maybe you haven't been able to feel like you can push over the hump because you're too busy. Maybe you're overworking. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you have so many other priorities in place first before you start really doing what you wish to do in life. Okay. So, possibilities, follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. And I see you here grabbing somebody's hand. So, significant other could be significant in this reading as well. But then I'll also see that you're blocking people that's unnecessary around your goals and dreams. Maybe you just don't have time to be around certain people that's wasting your time. But like I said, somebody here is overworked, overstressed, and you need that vacation. So for blocked, you have moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. And in time is delayed, procrastination, too busy. So by the time you get off of work, you don't even want to work on this dream or study for it. Like you're just completely exhausted. So we're going to do a past, present, and future spread to see how this situation unfolds and maybe see if any people pop up as well that's influencing this path. So let's see what we have Aquarius for Aquarius. Past, present, and future for Aquarius. All right. A lot of drama in the past. And this could have been with a lover, right? A breakup or something, a new start. All right. Let's see. You're being more strategic these days, or you need to be. Tower in the future. Okay. Let's see what that's unfolding. All right. So let's see what the past is with all of these. I'm hearing competition. This could be involving family, arguments, multiple people draining your energy. Okay. And maybe you don't feel like, maybe you didn't feel like you could do this, but you still gained the courage and the strength to move forward, okay? But something felt like it was still blocking you, all right? And so for the present, we have you being more strategic here or needing to be, all right? About your happiness, maybe with your children, all right? And you're going to have to make a decision as well. Let's see for the future. You're going to be able, something's, okay, hold on, y'all, because it's a lot here. I don't know how this wanted to fold. Let's see. All right, upright. Somebody here is probably watching you, to be honest, or will be watching you in the future. So, Aquarius, you need to put all the cups down, meaning you need to put everything that is conflicting your wishes, your goals, your dreams, how you want your life to look. If you have kids, how you want your kids' life to look. Everything that doesn't pertain to that one specific goal of how you want to live, this possibility or possibilities here, you need to choose one main goal and start little by little chipping down the plan, okay? I'm hearing checking off a list. To-do list could be significant, okay? I feel like you need to go within self and see what you truly want in a long term, okay? Maybe you haven't been able to actually think about that because you are so busy. You have been overworking. When you do get some free time and get a little 10-minute moment for yourself, okay? I'm hearing somebody is a smoker. So when you do have that little smoking session, try to think of what's your main long-term goal. I want you to see what you want your future to look like. All right. And once you get that idea, that aha moment of how you want your life to look for you and your family, that is the goal. Nothing else matters. Nobody else matters. Okay. Because I do see that a whole bunch of people here in the past have been getting in the way of your possibilities, right? Maybe this is people that you were in competition with or are always feeling like competition. And it was really hard for you to tame your anger about all of this conflict, all of these arguments, but you did, and you had more confidence in yourself than you thought you had. Does that make sense? Okay. I feel like you were allowing people to get on your nerves instead of just Like maybe you had a poker face where nobody can see your true emotions, but deep down inside, it really did bother you in the past. So in the present, you need to move more strategic. You need to cut off people and things that are not pertaining to that long term goal, which is your inner happiness, your inner child. Or it could be you caring for your child's future, right? You have to make a certain decision between maybe two people, two careers, two different paths. You already know the answer. You just blinding your own self, okay? Meaning that you truly deep down know the answer, but it's probably going to be a hard choice to make. And once you make that choice, either way, there's no win-win situation, because regardless, there's going to be a tower moment, and it doesn't have to be a horrible thing, right? Sometimes it's a crazy thing that happens really fast, or like a crazy shift in your life, or it could be just something good, right? Something comes crumbling down on purpose so your life can shift, right? That's what the tower card usually means most of the case. I do see it as something that is going to make you more disciplined pertaining your goal. Moving. I'm hearing a tortoise and a hare, right? Story. If you ever heard about the tortoise, I was about to say the tortoise. Somebody here is a whore. Maybe one of the people you was dealing with, but the tortoise, right? The tortoise and the hare, and it's gonna make you like that, right? In the terms of moving slowly, moving with discipline, moving towards your goal, okay? Just because it's slow doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. Maybe you need to plan slowly and invest little by little. I also see you here being more inquisitive, right? In the future, once you have this tower moment, you're going to be, I would say, like, more energized to actually, dream about this possibility, and not only dream, but take action. Take more action in the thoughts, right? More ideas, plan it out. You know exactly how you want your future, so you're going to start taking the steps to move forward. And this could be possibly this strategic goal here, that when you start planning your long-term goal, it probably will be an aha moment once you take your vacation. So once you get that little minute vacation, whether it's a long-term vacation, short-term, whatever it is, right? Whether you're going out of town or whether you just trying to smoke for 10 minutes, that'll be the moment where you figure out exactly what you want in your life. You're going to start planning accordingly, okay? So I'm going to grab some extra cards here, a little bit more advice, okay, to see how we can assist more for your long-term goals, for your possibilities. Let's see for Aquarius and their long-term goal. Okay, you need to go in nature. You need to heal in nature. Okay, so somebody could be going camping to the woods. I'm hearing somebody's going to Hawaii as well. Want to go to Hawaii, but just something that's like beautiful nature scenery. So definitely at the top is giving what you need to do. At the bottom, it's also like the advice and helping in a sense. You have 4 here. I'll take it. All right. So with this understanding, maybe you watching this reading, you're going to become more mature in your plans, your goals, and how you move. Okay. It says you are becoming more mature in handling your finances. Taking responsibility is exciting but challenging. It's time to be dependable. I'm hearing somebody is becoming an adult. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. You're probably already an adult, right? Watching this, but it's like, I feel like you're done with the child's play, the mind games, like all of that kiddie stuff. But you do need to heal some inner, sorry, that was known as food. You do need to heal your inner child by going on this vacation and looking back and daydreaming about your childhood goals, your possibilities, how you want to live in the long term, okay? So at the top, you have healing nature and composure, which means you need to namaste, okay? As I always say, you need to tame that anger, stop letting people get to you. You need to cut some people off. You need to go out in nature, take that vacation in nature, okay? Go to the woods, okay? And do some namaste, meditation, and heal yourself before you can move forward. So it says your finances are healing quickly. Continue to do what's best and you will soon get to see results. You have gained the energy that you need. Nature. It's time to enjoy nature around you. If you feel anxious about a situation in your life or career, take a walk and clear your head and be healed. That healed word came up twice. Your calmness, composure, your calmness is necessary in a situation. Things might be beyond your control, but you have the control over yourself. Relax, rejuvenate, and renew. All right, so let me just add a little bit more minutes here. Give me 1 second, Aquarius. All right, so now at the bottom, I see after you do the healing work, this is where the real action work comes in, right? So you do have a mentor or somebody who wants to be a mentor. I want you to be careful of who you deal with when it comes to your goals moving forward. Right now, I was telling you to be by yourself. All right, so be mindful of who wants to help you. You have to see if they're this fox or if they can really help you on your business moving forward. Okay, so it says someone has glasses. Someone is willing to share experiences in their field that will motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others. While this may be true, there's also this right next to it. Watch out. It says there is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. Okay, so keep that poker face on. All right, don't let nobody get to you, and be careful of who you deal with when it comes to your finances. We also have marketing. It says you are good at promotions. Apply different marketing strategies to grow your business and continue to innovate to attract more sales. All right, I see more people coming in. Okay, for your business, for your goals. People want to help you to promote yourself more if you do have a business. Okay, or at your job, you're probably going to get a promotion. You're on the pedestal. I'm hearing like managers and bosses are talking behind your back in a good way to see how you can level up more, and they're probably going to want to help you. Just be careful, okay, when it comes to your finances. Make sure that they're not making you do extra work that's not your part of the job, okay? And then you have standalone. There's an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects that have led you to become independent. Financial freedom is yours, Aquarius. All right, so that's pretty much self-explanatory, but I do hope that you get the healing that you need and keep pushing forward, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.